Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at this Sharp AM FM stereo cassette player. So just to be clear, the model number of this player is the JC-170 GY in brackets, and like I say, stereo cassette player made in the Philippines. So just going over the front of it, two-band radio reception, which is good. You have the radio frequencies up here with AM and FM, and then at the bottom this is the volume here, which is a little bit of an interesting design if you ask me. Moving on to the main functions, so you have play, fast forward and stop. Pretty simple. There's no rewind, only fast forward. On the front here you have you have yeah, no, I was right. You have the tuning for the radio, so you can see there. Then you have just AM, FM stereo, which is good, and then the option if you have to radio or tape, as well as a headphone jack. There's nothing at the bottom here. Moving on to this side, you have a 3-volt in, power in. I don't have that. And we have this, which I'll get to that at the end. So, opening the device up, opens this way. ABBA, and yeah, that's it. So as you can see, there is only one motor. This is completely idle, as assumed, considering the fact that there's no rewind. You have the little frequency radio marker here. And you also can access the volume from this. There's a little slot, and yeah, you can open it like that. Nice big window, so you can see when the cassette is being played. A little issue I have putting this cassette in is that it's only got that one thing on the side and the bottom. Sometimes it doesn't close properly, it doesn't align up with the pins. Anyway, yeah, you can see the cassette, you can see the tape, yeah, you can see the reflection of the tape sort of there, yeah. And, yeah, that's the player. Yeah, you can see what I mean, it can kind of get jammed a little bit. The function for, you know, the play and everything is all good. Cleaned the heads, it's all working and fine, which if you haven't seen that, you can see that in the previous video that I've made about this player. I opened it up, it's pretty easy. I don't have the belt clip on it, unfortunately. And I brought it brand new, as you can see. I brought it from a charity shop in Colchester. So this takes 2 AA batteries, which is it's quite efficient. It's good on power. This one can be a bit of a pain to get out, but they have thought about it, which I was quite impressed with. There's this little tab here which you can push down on, and it helps release the battery. So yeah, quite easy to power. The 3 volts might be a little bit difficult, the 3-volt power supply, but yeah, I bought this the day after it was put on sale, so it was untested, and so it was a little bit of a risk to buy. But I remember I bought it on the 16th of June, because when I looked on it, it said it was the 15th, and that was the day, so I bought it literally the day after. And as you can see, for £6. So that's the player. Not only did I have the player, however, though, I also got the original headphones that would have come with it, which is really cool to see. So these are pretty basic headphones, you know. There's not lots going on with them. Okay, this metal thing was not like this when I had it before, sorry. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine now. Yeah, so these are pretty basic headphones. However, I can't fault their output quality whatsoever. Some weird stain there, but it does say Sharp, so you know they're original. And looking at original listings of this player, similar headphones did come with, and I'll give you a bit of a test demo of the audio. Obviously, it's going to be through these headphones, so it won't be the greatest, but I'll try my best. Though, having proper professional headphones and putting them through this player, honestly, these are not far off. You're going to look like an idiot, and they're not the most comfortable, but, you know, they do work. So anyway, let me put my batteries back in, and I'll give you a bit of a demo. Nice little diagram here of how to put the batteries in, what orientation. Oh, and here is the serial number. So in the 20 millions, yeah. So that's a lot. Anyway, this player can go very loud, a lot louder than some of my other ones. You know, it is pretty basic. It doesn't have a noise reduction or bass boost, but it, you know, it does play loud, which is good. So I'll give you a bit of a demo. Hopefully I'll put it up to the mic and hopefully you can hear. Hopefully that's not going to get me copyrighted. I just realized it's ABBA. Anyway, so yeah, that's the audio quality. The audio quality from the actual player itself is good. I cleaned the heads. I adjusted the speed. There's not a massive amount of wow and flutter. However, it's a little bit noisy. I'm hoping you can hear the motor spinning, because it is noticeable. Even when the cassette is in and like I have the headphones in, sometimes I do notice it. It's even louder with the cassette when the cassette is in, that's why. So, not sure if you heard any of that, but it is there and it is noticeable. So this model in particular costs pretty cheap online. You can get it about for 20 to 30 pounds, perhaps, maybe a little bit more. Maybe, and I think that's generally just the player. If you're looking on eBay and you have both things, they can go a little bit more. I've seen some ones in America, they can actually go up to £100. Well, dollars technically. And interestingly enough, this seems to be a bit of a smaller scale model. It seems the 180 version, so this is the 170, but the 180 version seems to get a little bit more attention and can go for a bit of a higher price, and it's a little bit more popular, which is interesting. Considering I got this for £60 and it was working, I got very lucky. So as well as the cassette, I'll just play the radio for a second. So all it is you know, that, so that if you're not listening to a tape or radio, you want it on the tape position and you put it on. So I'll just put it on stereo, just because I just wanted to demonstrate that the light shows up when you're flicking through the radio stations. Obviously when it's just normal FM, there's nothing, as well as AM. But yeah, I just wanted to check that. I just wanted to show off that. So looking online and seeing some original, some of the original packaging. This is what the packaging would have looked like. So that's the original box it would have come in, and then at the back here. Now there's not lots to note. It's 32 ohms, those headphones. That's just a basic description of how it works. Something I did want to note is how it says to use normal or low noise tapes, and that metal and chrome tapes aren't recommended. But apart from that, that's all I had to show. So, and if you want to look on the inside of the record player, there is the video I made, as well as a little video I came across from another YouTuber, which I'll all link in the description. So I'll link these that video of him going inside, as well as a proper tone, like noise test of this. Lastly, the power consumption of this. I just wanted to make a note. I don't want to guess how many hours of tape, because I feel like I would just be off. However, it is considerable, the amount of times I've had to change the batteries. I don't listen to it loads, and I've had to change the batteries twice already. Now that's only for the cassette. I can listen to the radio fine for many more hours after the cassette thing has died, the motor stops spinning. But I just wanted to make a note of that. It has quite a high power consumption. I'm not sure how much, considering, I mean, it's looking at the back of the instruction manual for the JC-170. It says that it's recommended that a DC adapter with a current rating of 200 milliamps or higher is to be used. If that means anything to anyone, I can't exactly give any opinion if that's high or low, but I just wanted to mention it. And that's the general information of this cassette player. So you can quit the video now if you'd like. However, I just want to talk about this for a moment. I'm not going to keep you longer than needed. I know nothing about this. I know absolutely nothing about this. I've spent a couple hours researching different tags. Celebration of Sharing, the 36 Supreme Court sessions in the Las Vegas, June 1993. Search all that up in conjunction with, Sharp cassette radio player. Lots of things, and I haven't been able to come to a conclusion. I don't know what this logo is. I don't know if it's IOF. I don't know if it's LOF, 10F, 10F. Honestly, I don't know. I've searched all manner of combinations that I can think of, with all this information here as well as the cassette logo itself. So really, this is just a call as if anybody knows what this may be. If it's like, if you live in the Las Vegas area, if maybe you're, someone is part of the Supreme Court session. I don't know. I would really like to know. Like I say, I've spent an hour researching things and I've come to no avail whatsoever. Again, just going back to the computer screen for a moment. Sorry, I was looking at. So there's this June Fest festival, also known as KKLZ, which is a radio station in Las Vegas, and they had their first little festival, one-day festival in 1993, with REO Speedwagon playing. The festival is shut down now, but that's this is like the most plausible thing I could think that it's attached to, considering it's a music thing. What else would it be? There's another thing. So this is again another article in June Fest, all by the weekly by the magazine. And I'll link all of these in the description below if anybody would like to have a quick look. Other things, there's for example, Dolly Parton played at the Mirage in Las Vegas. Maybe it's something to do with her. Following on, oh no, yeah, no, that's not it. Sorry. Also, I have a whole document about the history of Sharp, which I'll also link. But like I say, if there is any information, I would really appreciate someone just typing in the description below. Ask around your parents if you're in the area, something like that. But yeah, this has been the Sharp JC-170 GY, Celebration of Sharing 36 Supreme Court Session, Las Vegas 1993, June. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's been informative. Like I said, I'm going to link every other little video or information I can about this in the description below. There's not a lot of information, hence why I wanted to make this video showcasing it, as well as the previous video going over it. And I have many other videos on cassette players and records, so if any of you, if that interests any of you, please like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, comment, I'll get back to you, and thank you for watching.